set of 40 flexible, reusable, clear ties next. And this again is a really practical present, one that you can use all year round. But not only is Kylie Watts one of our great handy experts with all things around the house, she is also an expert lighting phenom.
Thank you.
Who decorates her home for the community, basically.
Yeah.
For Halloween and Christmas.
That's right.
Hers is one of those houses that people literally get into and drive to see the beautiful lights and all that good stuff. So I'm sure that there are tons of handy hooks being used.
Yes, everywhere.
HandyHome hooks everywhere,
In
right?
fact, if you actually look in my jacket pocket in the green room right now, they're all in my pockets as well, because I keep them in my pockets and all of my coats as I'm decorating this season. And they're awesome, Jane, because what they are is they're these really unique, they're plastic, but they've got a type of plastic that's kind of malleable like rubber. They have 24 little teeth on them, if you will. So all you have to do is literally feed it through like a needle and thread. When you get to the point where you want, you literally hook them on, and then they stay attached, but you don't cut them off like traditional zip ties.
Right.
And they look so much better because they're clear. You literally will just release them and you'll use them over
and use them over and over again. That's the
Yeah.
difference. So this is the upgrade to the original ties that have been used for years.
Yeah.
Use them for all the cords. That, like I said, as a cord tamer, they're wonderful. But hanging your greenery and all of the decor that you're seeing and we've done, this is going to be so much easier now. And doesn't leave damage to the item either.
Exactly.
Right?
And you get 40 of them and they're amazing. So you can actually piggyback them together as well. So you can connect multiple sets if you have something bigger that you're going to go around. But I think right now I'll slide over to my candy canes over here. And we do actually, I believe, have a picture of my home. I'm not sure if it's ready to show, but we do. We have a Christmas and Halloween, but the Christmas one, if we put it up, you'll see these candy canes are actually from my fence line, and this is exactly what we do.
Okay.
And I used to always use those zip ties, but they're costly. They're really hard to deal with.
And they're one and done.
One and done.
Use it once,
so with this, you can see on each candy cane, all we have is just two around them, except for this one we demonstrated with it earlier too. So there's literally two holding them on, and all you would literally do is you go around it just like we showed you. You feed it through like a little needle. I'm going to do this backwards, hopefully gracefully, and we can see you turn it and lock it into position, and then when you're there, they're there. And you can either flip it around to hide the extra, or you could cut that off as well. And I hear my pictures ready of my house to show everybody.
I want to see it because I haven't gotten to drive through this year yet.
Well, and in fairness, this was Halloween. So that's Halloween right there, which again, we do huge installations with lights. And then we also have Christmas, which this is Christmas from last year.
Oh my gosh.
So these were those actual candy canes on there. So I have them up this year. This set is staying in the studio for now, but I'm telling you, for decorating, Jane, they're amazing. Even indoors. So think about like banisters and areas where you want to wrap the lights and the garland.
You know what is so funny? I hung a wreath on the door in my dressing room.
Okay. Awesome.
And from last year to this year, something happened. So the wire that I used to hang it on the back was gone. This would have been perfect. I wish I'd had these. So I'm going to make sure I rectify that. I'm going to make sure I get a couple of sets to make sure I have them, because they're just going to be, there's so many uses that you're going to come up with, and they're reusable over and over. So you invest in them once.
So nice.
You get 40 of them and you can use them all over your home.
Yeah, and you see right there, like your banisters, things that you don't want to cause damage to. You definitely don't want to take scissors and cut them through, but this is how easy they are to use. 24 little interlocking teeth that you have right there, and you simply twist and lock. So you adjust them to that perfect height that you need them to, or length, I should say. You twist them, and then they lock into place, and they stay in place until you unlock them. And you can connect multiple sets. So again, right now, I think it's very timely to think about all the areas outside where you want to decorate, maybe adhere things onto without glues or tapes or damage. These are perfect for that. Oh, and you can really see them against your sweater, how easy that is to go in and out.
Slide it in to wherever you want it to go. You can customize the length, and they're locked in. And then when you're not using them, you turn the opposite direction and you can take that right back out, as opposed to the one-time use of the ties that we've used for so long.
Yeah, yeah. And so you can see this one, we have a little lamp post right here. This could be your mailbox, again, could be fencing. We just wrapped one around, so we just double wrapped it because I didn't want to cut it. So you can keep them the length and double wrap them around, and they basically disappear, which I love. Before we'd use the black kind of zip ties, and you always saw them during the day. So one of them's just holding this up right here, the candy canes, of course, and then as you're taking things down and organizing, anything, you can reuse them, repurpose them to keep things really organized so that they're easier to put away, and things for your household items.
We've
too.
got so many, like think about your KitchenAid mixer, your hand mixer, our today's special value. They all have cords. So if it's got a cord, here's a cord tamer basically that you can reuse over and over and over again, and you don't have to cut them. Just leave it on there the full length, right?
Yeah, and you can see that's kind of everything. We've wrapped them all around so you can see just how many you're getting. It'll come in that one package for you, but you could break them apart if you wanted to. They're super helpful to have around the house for organizing, but I'm telling you, for decorating, they're amazing. And I really do. They're in my pockets and all my
These are awesome. So get yourself a couple of sets, but get a set that you keep for yourself. Get a set that, again, you can use as a gift for the do-it-yourselfers. And we're winterizing our homes, so I'm thinking about my patio umbrellas, putting this around the patio umbrellas to keep it secured. You know, all of the toys and dog leashes. Now I have a way that I can secure them and reuse this over and over again.
Love it.
The A4560, once you get them home, you're going to be like, oh, you know what? I can use the HandyHome ties to secure that. You'll find plenty of places that you'll use them. And if you are in this area and you happen across a beautiful home with lights from top to bottom, it's probably Kylie's. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jane.
All right, Kylie's not done